Thanks for joining me for today's short scale study. Today, concert F minor. So concert F minor for our tenor sax is the G minor scale, and will require us to play a B flat and an E flat. To make it harmonic minor for our first scale study, we'll also add an F sharp. So let's jump right into number 1, harmonic minor scale and arpeggio quarter notes. Remember, we'll need B flats, E flats, and an F sharp. 1, 2, ready, go. Next, we'll play the harmonic minor scale and arpeggio in eighth notes. Before we do, let's quickly review our fingerings for B flat, which is 2 fingers on our left hand and our side key on our right, our E flat, which is 3 fingers on our left hand, 3 fingers on our right hand, and our pinky key. Oh, by the way, octave key, because we need it for the high version of E flat, and then F sharp. I think you're good with F sharp. So let's do that. Harmonic minor scale and arpeggio. Eighth notes. 1 and 2 and ready, begin. Now we go on to our minor chords study that has B flats. 1, 2, ready, go. And next, the thirds scale study, the thirds study. This also has B flats in it. 1 and 2 and ready, go. Next we'll do our chromatic pivot scale. Our pivot note today is D. We'll also need a C sharp and a C, a B natural and a B flat, an A and a G sharp, and a G. So that chromatic pivot scale is pivoting around the note D, but then descending in a chromatic scale. Here we go. 1, 2, ready. Now we've got the chromatic scale. The chromatic scale is the scale that contains all of the notes. G, G sharp, A sharp, which is B flat, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, that uses our pinky key, E, F, F sharp, and G. On the way down the chromatic scale, there are generally 5 tones that confuse the tenor saxophonist. Going down, the 5 tones that are most confusing: G flat, it's F sharp. E flat, it's D sharp, D and the pinky key. D flat, because it's C sharp. B flat, because we don't often play enough B flats. And then the 5th is the A flat, which is a G sharp fingering. So those 5 flats are often confused by tenor saxophonists, but they don't need to be because they've got sharp relatives, or they're similar to sharps. Very similar. In fact, they're enharmonic equivalents. So let's do our chromatic scale. 1, 2, ready, go. And finally, our chorale. Our chorale has a repeat at the very end, and we should be playing it through 2 times. However, to keep this scale study a little bit shorter and allow you time to get on to some other things, I'm not going to repeat it. So let's play through the chorale 1 time. It's got B flats and E flats. Make sure that you play those. And we'll start with a pickup note on 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And there's concert F minor on the tenor sax. So, as I always say, I hope to see you again soon. Keep practicing.